Right on, guys. I appreciate that's fabulous. I appreciate all you guys coming out tonight. I'm gonna make this pretty quick. I mean, went over a lot of stuff. We're all kind of talk a little bit more about your questions that I know every single one of you guys in here has. Like I did when I first got going, but like Sam said, keep an open mind. A little background on myself before I get going. My name is Kanoa Nartatez. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Kauai, Hawaii. And first off, there's nothing special about me. I'm an average kid. I'm one of 7 kids. Grew up in one room on a rock in the middle of the ocean. And there's nothing special about me. I just saw what this company does for me is just really, giving me a bigger picture of what my life could be like. Help me to, give me dreams, goals, and aspirations, and make me feel like I had a vehicle to actually reach them. And so what's going on right now, that you guys are going to hear about, that you guys have heard about, you guys are hearing about right now, is something that's working. Understand that. It's not a question of if this whole concept works or not. It's more of a question of if you personally want to make it work for yourself. And once I realized that, I decided I better, I probably should make it happen. So real quick, little background on myself, guys. Like I said, I'm from Kauai, 20 years old, and I fell in love with soccer at the age of 10. I went to high school, graduated from Kauai, 2011, got a scholarship to HBU, played there for about 2 years, and a year and a half ago my best friend hit me up and he introduced me to this whole concept, this idea with Verb and with Vemma. And my first impression of this whole thing, when I first heard about this, I had no idea what it was. And if you're sitting there and you don't really understand this whole thing, that's okay. We'll explain it. We'll meet with you guys after and explain everything and answer all your questions. That's where I was at. I had no idea what this was. I've never been introduced to this industry before. And the only reason why I even looked at it was because the person who invited me to come hear about it, I've known him since I was in diapers. I literally grew up with the kid since we popped out of the womb. And, I trust him. Obviously, I knew he wouldn't get me into something that he really didn't think he could succeed at, something that he didn't think I could excel at. And so I checked it out. And long story short, I went in, kind of with that mindset where, oh, I'll check it out, you're my friend, whatever, I'm not probably going to get on board. And coming out after talking to a couple people, completely changed. Completely had my mindset switched around. I really saw the bigger picture with this whole thing. So I got on board, I ordered 2 cases of Verb, that's all we do, we're just consumers of this product. Basically by being a consumer of this, we have an opportunity tied to that to build income. So I ordered 2 cases of Verb, I started sharing with my friends the basic premise and the concept of how this company works. Evil, kind of touched on it. They take every single dollar that they bring in, the company, and instead of, every single dollar they bring in, 50 cents of that comes back out to us, instead of paying for billboards, commercials, advertisements, shelf space, all that type of stuff. Raise your hand in here, right, if you guys have a Facebook. How many of you guys in here have a Facebook? Probably every single one of you. How did you hear about that? You see a commercial on Facebook? You see a billboard driving on the freeway? No, you heard about it from a friend. How do you hear about this? Who brought you here? A billboard, brought you in their car here? No, you heard about it from your friend, right? Same concept, same idea. So I heard about, people from my friend. We all hear about it from people. That's how everything in this generation right now, that's how stuff gets around. And so I realized all they do is they pay us instead of paying, for billboards and commercials and ads. Every dollar they bring in, 50 cents comes back out to us instead of paying for that stuff. And the thing is, we completely turn a blind eye to all that stuff anyway. I don't remember personally the last time I was driving down the freeway, I saw a billboard and went and bought the product. For example, last time you guys are on YouTube, an ad pops up. Do you click on the ad or do you skip it right here in the bottom right after 5 seconds? How many of you skip the ads? Every single person. And so I understood that. Long story short, for me, I was the first kid in Hawaii to really kind of kick this thing off. I had no idea what I was doing when I first started. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, sending mass text messages to all my friends about vitamins, minerals, nutrients, niacin, antioxidants, all this stuff that nobody cared about. And a handful of friends, Ty being one of them, said, "Kano, you're stupid, you're retarded, it's a scam, it's a scheme, it's not going to work. I don't want your orange juice." And for me, the biggest thing that I realized, I started thinking and realizing, I made a decision that I wasn't going to let somebody talk me out of a concept or an idea if they didn't have the results that I wanted in my life. Because every single one of us is a product of the people that we listen to. If you want to be good at something, you follow someone who's good at that. Think about every single one of you guys. Just take a quick second and think about something that you've developed a skill at. Right? Think about something that you've excelled at, whether that be basketball, soccer, volleyball, hair braiding, underwater basketball. It doesn't matter. Anything that you've gotten good at, how do you get at it? You listen to someone who's better than you. Right? If you want to be good at basketball, you study Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Right? Swimming, Michael Phelps. You follow people who are good at you. So I realized it was the exact same thing with money. And so instead of listening to my friend making $7 an hour, I realized that's not the best idea. I should listen to people who have what I want. If I want financial freedom and time freedom, I should listen to people who have that. And so that's what I did. I took a step back from my life. I took a step back from everything I was doing. And I realized that every person that I was listening to wasn't where I want to go. As much as I love my parents, I don't want to struggle. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to, work a 9 to 5 and have no time to spend with people that I love or to do the things that I want to do. And every single, how many of you guys parents still work? Every single one of them. How many grandparents still work? I think that's kind of insane. And basically for me, I just really didn't want to go do that. I didn't fit the whole college mold, and I decided to really pursue this thing. I really actually learned. And about 2 months later, I met a kid named Brad Alcazan, who a lot of you guys have seen in some of the videos. He's a young kid who's had a lot of success with this thing. Long story short, actually funny story, I met him down at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. He was 25 at the time. He was making about $12,000 on a weekly basis. And I know it sounds kind of crazy to you guys, but we are following people in this thing who know what they're doing, who know how to make money in this industry, and who are willing to help us and teach us exactly what to do. So I met with this kid. He blew my mind. He really helped me to see the big picture. I thought I was meeting some businessman, and I met a regular kid. He completely showed me, what it could do for me and my family, and not only that, but how many people I could positively impact. And I started taking it seriously and actually putting a little time and effort into it. And over the last 22 months, long story short, for me, I've got about 8 of my friends on board out here on Oahu, and that's turned into over 5,000 active high school kids, college kids, young people, athletes, adults, in just about every state, about 15 countries now, all around the world. It's really taken off. I'm not here to talk about my numbers or what I've done, but just to show you guys what's possible with this thing from an average kid. I've been able to help mentor now 4 kids to the point where they're making 6-figure incomes under the age of 21. Helped 30 kids, one of them being Mr. Idolo, and 3 more in the back soon. Getting the company paid for cars, and over 80 people on my team are making over $1,000 a month in residual income. So it's not a question of if it works, it's a question of if you want to make it work. So with that, kind of the business, how this thing works, and what we actually do, that was my biggest questions, right? Where's the money coming from? Well, that's what I said when I met Brad. Where's the money coming from? How come I haven't seen this product in a store or anything like that? And what I'm actually doing on a day-to-day basis. And to kind of explain that, it's a really simple concept, right? Every single one of us is a consumer. So whether you guys realize it or not, you always have been, always will be. Whether it's drinking Rockstar, Red Bull, Monster, Power Energy, Starbucks coffee, Gatorade, Power, it doesn't really matter. We're always consuming products, and instead of spending money on that, we just redirect those dollars to something that's healthier for us. Redirect those dollars to something, one of the Vemma products, we have a very dynamic line that relates to anyone, and really any person's life. And so by simply being a consumer, ordering 2 cases a month, we have an opportunity tied to that to build income with this company and to generate cash flow. And so all we do is we order that product to ourselves. We order 2 cases a month. We drink the product to ourselves. We're not going door to door trying to sell a case or a can of herb to our friends. I've never sold a can of herb in my life. We simply share the product. It's like you tell your friends about stuff all the time. We share, this product with friends and family. Essentially, when you order a product, you can set up your own website. You can set up your own back office. The website is where you enroll your friends in the business. The back office is where you check how much you get paid each week. And the system that we've developed to help the newest person succeed, right, is you basically, you get on board, you order your product, it ships to your front door, you get a cold product, your website, your back office, and all you do is you leverage, you invite your friends, right, you be the preview to the movie, you invite them to come hear about this whole thing. You just invite them to come hear about it from someone who's already had success, right, and we help you and teach you, and just help you get a couple of your friends on board. We sort through it, find a couple that want to do it, and from there help them to find a couple, and so on and so forth. And for me, I found 8 people, right, 8 people, and from those 8, it's turned into over 5,000 active kids, you guys. And so, just understand that this thing works. I'm going to kind of end real quick with my why, just kind of explain, why I do this business, honestly. When I first started, to be real with you guys, I wanted to make money. I was a broke college kid. I was living off of top ramen, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, cup noodles, that type of thing, and I wanted to eat real food. And as I started to see a little success in this thing, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, the picture of what could happen in my life and how many people I could affect got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now for me, like I said, I wanted 7 children. I obviously want to help my family out. I want to retire my parents. And through this business, 1, share my faith, and 2, just help as many people as I can to have a positive impact on their life. And anyone, who's in the company can you really can explain, the feelings you get, or how it really changes your mindset. How this we're building a family here, you guys. And so that's pretty much it for me. In closing, this is a company that's been around for about going on our 10th year. It's called Vemma, and basically we have a line of different health and wellness products, and this company basically redirects all their dollars, from stuff like billboards, commercials, and ads, and they redirect those dollars back to the consumers of the product to share it through word of mouth. When you look at right now with the economy and the job market that we're all growing up in, I think doing something different is a really good idea. Because 50% of last year's graduating class, right, with 4-year degrees, meaning every single one of you guys in this room graduates right now, half of you don't get a job. period. That's what we're growing up, and that's what we all have to face, right? 80% of kids move back home with their parents, and student loan debt is now the #1 debt in America. And I guarantee you, a lot of you guys probably have student loans. I know I don't, still paying them off. I'm not even going to school anymore. And a lot of people, bottom line, are struggling, and they're looking for something different. They're looking for something different out there, that can help them, get ahead. And that's really what this is. It's providing young people with an opportunity to take a step back from the job market, from the economy, and to be able to, live a different life. Maybe live a life that you want to live instead of living a life that you think that you have to, you guys. And so that's pretty much it for me. That's kind of my why. That's my story with this whole thing. We obviously can explain, the compensation plan, how this whole thing works. But I really encourage every single one of you in here that's new to get back to whoever just invited you, and ask them why they're doing it. Really, the meeting after the meeting is where you can figure out, whether this is something that you really want to do, and just see if it's something that resonates with you. And if you do, and if you guys want to get on board with this thing, we're here to help you every single step of the way, and teach you and show you and help you have success with this thing. If not a big deal. But with that, kind of end on this, there's 3 types of people in this world, right? People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who go, what the heck just happened? And the bottom line is this thing is happening, and it's taking off. This company in the next 36 months will become a $1 billion company, and they pay out 50%. And this is an opportunity to really put a little time and effort into something over the next couple of years and build yourself an asset that can pay you for the rest of your lives. And in doing so, just helping people. The more people that you help, the more money that you make. And I'll close with this. A business that makes only money is a very, very poor business. You guys, we're in the business of changing lives and helping people figure out, what they want. So with that, that's pretty much it for me. There's cold brew in the cooler. If you guys haven't tried one, get one, and then just come up to me, people come to Ty, Sam, Makana, a couple of someone who knows what they're talking about. We'll answer your questions, and if you guys want to get on board, obviously help you every step of the way. But with that, I appreciate you guys' time.